Let's go ahead and grab a couple of stories. I'm going to make this browser full screen because I don't need InDesign quite right now. Click under News Service for news. And you see here where it says select a budget. Now, this doesn't refer to money, but usually there is a budget for the stories or items that will be published for the day. I would encourage you to give or take about 2 days. I'm going to go back to Friday, November 4th. Again, this assignment will be on another day, so you don't have to select all of your content for the current day, but you can go back a couple of days, which you will see the benefit in just a few moments. And I'll click on Go, so it finds those stories from Friday. Right, let's scroll down and you see some here, top stories as it relates to news for November 4th. Washington, politics, and then there will be others at the bottom, I'm sure. United States, world news, science, medicine, environment, top weekend stories, news brief, and then videos that are available. Let's scroll back to the top. Let me find a story that I'd like to use. And before choosing the story or selecting it, you should see here that there are different formats for the content to be visible. It says that there is a graphic included, HTML, which involves hypertext markup language, and then the text. One thing to notice also is that it says that this story, Final Jobs Report Before Election Shows Promising Wage Growth, includes 1,150 words. It says also this includes the trim. Now the trim means that there are some items of the content that can be trimmed, edited, deleted, taken out. If I click on HTML, which I encourage you to do so, you're able to read the entire story, and it does look different from some of the other formats there. But it says we have the headline. Graphic, again, indicates that there is trim to it, the actual organization that originated this article. And if you scroll down to the bottom, again, you may have chosen a different story. Editor's story can end here. So the editor sends a message that it can actually stop after this direct quote. That means that this is the trim, but we keep in mind that if we do need it, then we probably want to keep it. Okay? Let's go back, take a look also at the text, which will look different. Give that just a moment. Now in the text option, this is very similar to the application visibility of text edit, but for the most part, there's no wraparound. One thing to notice also is that each line in this story is a paragraph, so it's not as easy to read compared to the HTML format. Now, if this is a story that you do want, click inside of it one time. I'm going to apply my shortcuts here, Command A to select the text, Command C to copy it. Now, since I have the text selected, I will choose on the keyboard the Command Tab, and it goes back to the active item or application, which is InDesign. Once I'm here, and that's actually what I wanted to do, if that doesn't happen on your computer, remember that InDesign was behind the web browser, or maybe you minimize it. You can simply minimize the internet because we have the text selected, and then pull InDesign up, make it active. Once there, click on the Type tool. I'm going to draw a sort of horizontal box, and then I want to paste the text from the story into this box. So I can do that on the Apple keyboard using the shortcut Command V. All right, and that's it. Now we're not to worry that we can't see it. That's because it's pretty small. If you look at the percentage, it's only 22%. Now in the next videos, we're going to grab a couple of other stories